Attention, Earthlings. Tonight, 4 of the best cake makers in the galaxy are making edible aliens. To take home $10,000, they'll have to survive our extraterrestrial twists and turns.
No!
It's a challenge right out of science fiction.
Houston, you had a problem?
And we're about to blast off.
Oh my God. There.
Oh, gosh. Oh, crap.
Go, Kip. Little father, no! Sorry.
I'm very frustrated with letting the twists get to me.
This is the worst challenge I've ever been on.
Welcome to Food Network Challenge, Extreme Alien Cakes. I'm Claire Robinson, and tonight, 4 of the best cake designers on Earth are showing us what they think life on other planets would look like. This is an extreme challenge, which means these aliens need to come to life with special effects. The top cake designer will take home $10,000 to spend right here on this planet. So let's meet the competitors. From Washington, D.C., Burton Farnsworth.
I was sort of embarrassed to discover that I can talk shop with the sci-fi nerds and count myself as one of them. I'm a sugar artist from the Washington, D.C. area. In Washington, D.C., there is some stiff competition in the cake world. And everybody wants the big fundraiser jobs, and a win would certainly credential me, and then I can play with the big dogs. I am going to bring my cartoon artistry to bear on this challenge cake, and the judges will fall in love with my alien and my story.
From Nashville, Tennessee, Lori Burcham.
I have a 14-year-old son, and I have a 9-year-old son. Boys love aliens, of course. We just moved from North Carolina to Nashville to grow our business, and we've not really been welcomed with real big open arms by the cake community. Winning this show would really prove that we are there to stay. My strategy is just to stay focused and get it done. Can't win with an unfinished piece.
From Orlando, Florida, Paul Joachim.
I have a fine arts background. I've really been searching for a way to be self-expressive over the years. And cakes have really reignited my passion. I realized I was born to make cakes. It is my first challenge. And my strategy is to really flex my sculpting skills. I want to create an alien that looks like it's going to walk off of that platform.
And from Springdale, Arkansas, challenge champion, Jennifer Matsubara.
This will be my 8th time to compete in challenge. I've won 3, so I guess they'd say a veteran.
I mean, she's got the skills, and I got to watch out for her.
My husband and I, we work in the bakery, in the cake shop. We're working like 60-hour weeks. It's very draining on us. I really want to win this. I need a vacation so bad. In the past, I've been told I have over-decorator-itis, which means I do too much. I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna keep it simple.
Competitors! Before you get started, I have a little advice for you. I'd make sure you've got the next 8 hours planned out pretty well. You never know what happens when it comes to science fiction.
That's kind of our cue to know that Claire's gonna mess with us. It's a challenge. It's going to be hard, and at some point I'm going to cry.
8 hours on the clock, please. Your time starts now.
Oh, I'm thrilled with the prospect of some strange alien occurrence.
I think they're throwing in a twist. I think we need to be at the top of our game.
Do you have any idea what Claire was talking about when she said be prepared?
Really don't know, but that makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me nervous too.
So here are the rules of engagement. Each competitor needs to make their very own alien, and the cake's gotta be extreme, which means special effects. They'll also be judged on technical merit and artistic value. But hey, let's face it, things are gonna get weird in here.
I am hoping that my cartoon styling will move the judges to tears. The name of my showpiece is Date with Miss Galaxy. There is a Earthman who has won a dream date with Miss Galaxy, and she appears, gussied up for the date. He cuts loose with a scream. Miss Galaxy turns out to be an alien life form. His hands will move. He has a bad toupee that will spin, and finally she will have smoke shooting out of her ears. I'm going to believe that my cake is going to be okay in spite of the wobbling until it actually falls down, in which case I'll reevaluate.
You have the Exacto?
I do not have the Exacto. I think it's in this right here. My assistant today is my fabulous and handsome husband, Jason Burcham. When I start losing it, he can slap me around and pull me back together.
The name of our cake is the Psychedelic Alien Attack. We have come in with a design that is like super creepy. Kind of pulled in an octopus effect, and in that he has the long tentacles and arms floating through the air, eyes that move. Our head will hopefully turn. Another one of our extreme elements is the slime shooter coming out of his chest. Our goal is to just really gross out the judges.
How's it going, Edna?
Okay, I'm almost done with the flowers.
My strong suit for the challenge is my assistant, Edna De La Cruz, and she is an incredible cake decorator. We kind of have a dream team. Our strategy is to utilize my sculpting skills and Edna's amazing fondant skills and gum paste skills and combine those into one really incredible cake. The name of my cake is Alien Discovery. It's a very large female alien kneeling on one knee, holding a wedding cake, scanning it in, and talking to the mothership. There's gonna be audio, lights. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right. Almost done.
Our alien that we're doing is gonna be pretty cool. The name of my cake is Toxic Tina. My cake is almost more of like a plant-like alien. Starting from the bottom, it's going to have these large petals. And then going up from there, we'll have almost like an S hourglass shape. And then she'll have this great big all-seeing eye. It'll raise up and down and look side to side. Also have my pheromone flowers that's hooked up to a fog machine. You know what, Mariella, go ahead and use that turntable. I'm not gonna use it right now.
Oh, that would be great.
My assistant is Mariella Major. She's great to work with. Having my assistant there with me is critical to the win.
You are a good leader.
Oh, thank you, Mariella.
Competitors, may I have your attention, please? Stop your work because I'm stopping the clock. Well, in science fiction movies, sometimes the usual rules just get thrown right out the window. Like space and time. Oh my gosh. Here at Challenge, losing track of time could cost you $10,000.
All right, what in the world is she talking about?
That's when I started sweating.
My stomach is just turning.
Here at Challenge, losing track of time could cost you $10,000.
All right, what in the world is she talking about?
But that's exactly what's about to happen. You're gonna lose the clock for the last 6 hours of the competition.
Oh, no. The clock's going away. It will continue to run, but you don't get to see it.
That's ridiculous.
Yikes. Just frantically scared at this point.
I've never had this love affair with the clock, but you take my clock away, and suddenly it's passionate. Please, come back to me.
I'm scrambling the clock now, but trust me, you will know when the competition is up. Time starts again now. So right now, the competitors have no reference of time. This is a huge impact. They need to use their gut to know if they'll have enough time to get their cakes done. So let's Let's meet the judges for this challenge. Pastry chef and owner of D-Bar Desserts in Denver, Colorado, Keegan Gerhard. Cake designer and owner of Sweet Ashley's in Atlanta, Georgia, Ashley Vicos. And of course, wedding cake designer and Hall of Fame sugar artist from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Carrie Vincent. Let's talk about what you want to see today.
This is the one time where they can go wild with their personal imagination. Nobody knows what an alien's all about.
I think actually it's going to be a really cool competition because there is so much creative leeway.
The fact that the clock has been taken away from them, there has to be a horrible feeling of like, where am I?
Sandy, how do you feel about the time? Good answer. My assistant is a woman named Sandy Shepard. She is strong where I am weak. She is good with the piping and rolling out the fondant nice and clean. I'm feeling very lost because I can't gauge if I'm where I'm supposed to be. Am I ahead? Am I behind? I'm used to being called a little behind, but that's in a different context.
I'm getting very nervous about the time. I still feel like we're doing well, but it's just, I'm starting to freak me out a little bit. We cannot lose this thing because we did not finish.
The bottom line is I have to have a finished cake. I cannot get through the end of this challenge and not have a cake finished.
I'm finally starting the alien head. My strategy is to keep on plugging away and just go as fast as we can and get it done. We knew the order of things, and we didn't necessarily need the clock. We just gotta hustle. That's all I can say. Just hustle, hustle, hustle.
I mean, Paul is, in fact, running around like a little maniac.
He's been urgent since the moment that clock started, and so I don't think not knowing the time anymore is going to hurt him maybe as much as some of the other competitors, because he's not going to stop.
I think we're doing awesome on time. Being a competitor on Challenge, I know that you've got to be able to get your cake done in 6 hours, not in 8 hours. So I've put in a little bit of cushion time.
What worries me is she is going to have time left over, and does she have the discipline to not just throw a whole bunch of more stuff on top because she's got time left over?
Oh, geez.
I think an alien is coming down.
Oh my, another thing?
It's another thing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's time.
Houston, you had a problem?
Competitors, may I have your attention, please? I'm also stopping the clock. Not that you'd know any difference.
And there's another twist coming. You know, what else can you do with an alien theme other than a probe?
Seems like everybody's been getting along okay since we took the clock away from you. But now we're taking away something even more valuable. Or should I say someone?
Oh, great.
Seems like everybody's been getting along okay since we took the clock away from you. But now we're taking away something even more valuable. Or should I say someone? Have you ever heard of alien abductions?
Oh, I knew it.
Shut the front door. That is the worst thing imaginable.
It was the absolute worst case scenario for our plan.
Assistants, come on over here.
Have fun.
You can do it.
Go, Edna.
As of this moment, you've been abducted from your kitchens. The only way to get back is to work together and build an exact replica out of cake of this UFO.
Holy moly.
Oh my goodness.
Now, once your cake is made, you've got to safely fly it.
Really?
Great.
Dios mío.
A cake, they've got to fly it. I just better plan on getting this cake done by myself.
I am so screwed.
Competitors, I suggest you get back to work. There's now just one of you in the kitchen. And assistants, good luck.
Gosh, Tom.
Okay, who's doing what? Who's best at what? What do we need to do? Who wants to do what? Well, Sandy kind of jumped in and just took the role of mom, I guess it was.
You and I are going to work on the bottom. They're working on the top.
Let's do it.
Let's leave it there. I kind of took charge. Peel buckets open. We got to find out what's in them. I said, hey, let's do this and this and this, and laid out my idea and my plan. I don't know how you're going to do it without doing it in sections.
I was just kind of like, man, this could turn into a cat fight, you know? Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Pick that one up. Put it right here.
I am feeling some very unpleasant pressure here in Kitchen 1. But at least I have that invisible clock to keep me company. Without my assistant there, I was very much just spiraling.
He seems completely lost to me. He doesn't know what to do anymore.
Somebody's got to keep me from freaking out, and that's what I rely on my assistant for. I want my assistant back now.
In Kitchen 2, she's quite happy.
Powering through.
She really is.
I'm just still playing this game like I'm gonna win. I'm in it to win it, and I believe I can do it. I believe I can do this.
Well, I guess it's just me for now. It's gonna be interesting. Edna's job was to do the entire uniform, and I think I need to start moving to that. I mean, the entire plan from the beginning was to utilize her skills and my skills. And then when she left, I was completely lost. This is kind of hard because never even seen one of these before. These are all Edna's tools, not mine.
He doesn't even know how to do what she's supposed to do. He doesn't know anything about her tools. He's caught in a really rough place there and feeling really hemmed in because until this part is done, he can't proceed.
Oh gosh, all these beautiful tropical colors makes me think of Hawaii, and oh, it'd be awesome to pull off the wind today and just have an out of this world vacation.
In Jennifer's kitchen, she's still rolling along, and I think she could use Mariella, but she's not seeming to feel any pain.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I thought this was a cake competition, not a science fiction nightmare. I have no idea how long we were there working. It was insane. You're gonna have to add some lights back up in there.
Okay.
Can you get it to stick?
Won't stick at all.
I don't know why not. Any luck?
No, it's bad.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know.
You
'Cause
can't
flip
flip
it over.
You can't flip it. We got cake on top.
Okay.
I've mounted the alien head on the body, and she's leaning out.
That alien piece is leaning, and it has been leaning all day. I can't quite yet tell if it's getting worse or not.
I'm feeling confident that my alien will be in good shape. I just told everybody that the alien's name was Eileen.
Maybe he wanted an alien that looked like he needed to go to the chiropractor.
All right, high five. High fives. So this looks like a UFO that the 3rd grade class just put out, but we're done. This is gonna be fun.
Congratulations on building your UFO cake. The next step is to fly that UFO cake from this platform to that one and back. Here's the problem. If you lose this challenge, you're going to be severely penalized. Good luck.
It's gonna fall right down the platform. Go, go. Oh my God, this is too heavy. Go. Forward, forward, forward.
There's no way. It's already falling apart.
Oh. Get it going forward. Come on, Jason. Go, Jason.
This is gonna get ugly.
Almost there.
My heart is sinking. You know, is it gonna make the trip? Are they gonna have to rebuild it? Am I ever gonna see my assistant again?
Down slowly. Down. Get her down. Go. Little farther. No! Almost there.
I feel like Jason has been gone for almost 2 hours is what I feel. And then the cake starts falling apart. And I'm thinking, are they gonna make them do it over? Oh my gosh. I'm frantic.
Down slowly. Down. Get her down. Go. Go. Little farther. No!
Oh. It plummets about 12 feet. Just shy of the floor.
Oh my gosh.
It's halfway on. Woo! It's on the table. Get it down. Okay, yes.
Now bring it on home.
I'm up. I'm turning. How many times you gotta turn it?
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
The return trip was at a much lower altitude.
Come on, do it, girl.
As soon as your UFO lands, you may return to your kitchens and get back to work.
Just get it on the table.
Let it go, let it go, let it go!
I'll take it back. Yay! Okay. Airbrush.
I'm back.
Yay. Right now, Dad, I have no energy left.
I feel a huge sense of relief, but my assistant is wiped out when she gets back.
I'm beat. I am so totally exhausted after turning that wheel. That was so heavy. I'm out of breath. I'm panting.
I'm thinking we've got at least 3 hours left to work on worth of stuff we could do. And I'm not thinking we have that time.
What do you think? The eyelash like that? You think it's okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
With 2 hours left, the assistants have only just returned to the kitchens. Some competitors did just fine, losing their right-hand person. Others seemed a little lost without their assistant.
I have minimum time to finish getting him covered with fondant, my console covered with fondant, the lights put on it, and then help Burton do any detail work that we can get done on the base.
I'm disappointed that I got flustered.
Burton wants to win this and put himself on the cake map in Washington, D.C. But he named his showpiece Eileen, and that's because it's leaning badly.
Nice to have Jason back. Definitely. Man, I thought he was gonna be over there forever. But I did good without you.
Lori in Kitchen 2 handled the loss of the on-set clock and the abduction beautifully. Lori wants to show Nashville that she's someone to be reckoned with.
After you're done with that, I want you to do a light dusting with that glitter.
Lori wanted a really gross alien, and from the looks of it, she's getting more whimsical as the day goes on. It's not creepy, it's not gross, but it's just colorful. When his assistant Edna was abducted, Paul started unraveling.
I'm thrilled that Edna's back. I have no idea how much time we have left. With Edna gone, everything came to a screeching halt. We need to airbrush it, we need to get the head on, and we need to do the neck.
Paul did virtually nothing when she was gone. He was lost without Edna.
It's gonna be a lot easier now.
The body of the alien looks amazing. You got lots.
I did get a lot done.
A win for Jennifer in Kitchen 4 could help her afford that trip she so desperately needs. Jennifer knows from her 3 wins and her 8 times here at Challenge that to win, you need to be efficient. But is this going to hurt her today? She just might finish early.
My fear for her really is, does she have the discipline to not just throw a whole bunch of more stuff on top again, because she's got time left over?
My alien, it's definitely colorful. Maybe a little more colorful than I like it. We need to tone it down. But what if there's only an hour left?
Okay, how much time do you think we have left?
I'm not real sure, but just thinking about everything, I'm feeling like somewhere around an hour.
The key is we needed a finished piece.
So we got a boogie.
Against my better judgment, I just get started going as fast as I can with everything.
I feel like I've had to compromise some design element.
Wasn't she the one going for the scary? What, didn't she say that from the start?
Yeah.
My alien is definitely not, at this point, as gross and creepy and ooey gooey as I wanted it to be.
It looks to me like a little kid on Halloween with a bag over its head.
Once we start the airbrushing, it was like two maestros going at it. It was really great.
Now it looks like verdigris.
It's cool looking.
Airbrush is looking pretty good.
The thing we've got to get done is the eye. We've got to get it on the cake. So jump up on the table. Here we go.
I have a humongous problem with this now.
Standing on a piece?
She's standing on the
piece.
platform, not even on the counter.
We did it backwards. Crap, my eye is backwards. You definitely have a front to our board because that's where the pheromones are going to be released. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can turn the cake around because we need the eye facing the fog machine. Let's spin this cake around. And it doesn't matter if we bang up this bottom because we're not gonna see it because the petals go there. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's going. Oh.
Oh my God, there.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh.
The cake tore apart. Okay, what are we gonna do? I've worked so hard, and then this happens. Okay, we can fix this. We can do this. I'm not gonna throw the towel in because that's not how I roll. Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? Maybe a little buttercream spackle.
Yeah.
Will help this. Let's cut away this excess that we see. Something always goes wrong in challenge.
Okay, hold on here, buddy.
So Burton, he seems a little defeated to me.
Yeah, this hand looks like crap. By this point, I'm very frustrated. I'm very frustrated with myself for letting the twists get to me mentally. I hope I'm not doing as bad as I think, but I think I'm cutting it close.
There we go. It's on it.
It sounds crazy, but the one thing that I noticed with the time being taken away, we definitely kicked ourselves into overdrive. Everybody's doing the same thing. Super fast mode, just trying to finish.
Competitors!
Just keep going. She didn't say stop.
I have an announcement to make.
Our time is up. Okay, we've got it done.
You actually have 1 hour remaining.
What?
Holy.
Wow. Oh my God.
No.
Is she lying?
Oh, if I'd have just known that she was going to stand up there and say you have 1 hour, then I would have waited to put those details on. You can't really fix anything you've done already. Now I'm feeling a little deflated.
I'm just trying to think what else can we do in an hour because we've already painted it. We had done all the major elements. So what else is there? We decided to work on the hair. That was tough, man. Not knowing how much time and rushing.
Paul's is much darker. Do you like it?
It's more in my personal vision of what an alien would look like. I don't think they'll all come from Planet Lollipop.
Having this extra hour is killing me. I was ready to be done with it. And there's so many things that I wish we would have taken more time on, but we didn't know that we had the time. I'm looking at the cake. Me and Mariella are like, okay, what else can we do? I'll think about what else we can do to keep my mind at ease and to do something instead of just standing there. I'll go in and, I'll do some piping.
Okay, guys, she's now kneeling in her cake.
She has been kneeling in cake or standing on cake most of the day. It drives me up the wall.
And I feel like exactly what we predicted would happen. What happened is she's got time left over, and she's just adding stuff.
With every swirl, I heard that echoing in my mind. You have over-decorated artists.
Competitors, 15 minutes remaining.
I'm not gonna be not finished, that's for sure.
I'm feeling good about the fact that a finished cake is going to be on that table, but I'm a little bummed at this point. I wanted to have something that was the best I could do in the time that I had. It's not showcasing my best work.
I am just a little bit worried about that she may come down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, competitors, stop your work.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me it's the end and we don't have another hour to go. Surprise. Oh, we're done. The best part of the whole day. This is the absolutely worst challenge I've ever been on.
All right, it's time for our competitors to move their aliens to the judging table. Burton, you're up first. Good luck.
Thanks. My alien is, she's leaning out there.
When you're ready.
That's it.
My alien just couldn't wait. She had to get to the judging table and did the face dive. It's disastrous.
We put so much work into it, and so much love into it. It was heartbreaking.
Lori, you're up next.
Good? Everybody good?
The alien was a little cutesy and not as gross the way we planned it.
Please activate your extreme elements.
The head is not spinning.
What?
And lo and behold, our head didn't spin.
What's going on with it?
We have 2 other elements. What if they both don't work?
Okay, so let's get some eyes going here.
You moving?
Yeah, we got eyes moving at least.
Thank you, Lord, the eyes are moving.
Okay, we do have a little spit, and we think it's just a ooze, but you might want to be careful. Just a little squirt. Maybe it's not working.
Oh! Really? I'm like, what is that? I've been beating myself up, and I really did good.
Paul,
I just watched Burton have his cake fall, and it's scary. Okay. I really am confident that my extreme elements are going to work. Yellow lighting's on.
I just got back from Earth. I'm not sure what it is. I'm scanning it now and sending it to the mothership for further analysis.
Overall, yeah, it was a really nice piece. I was really proud of what I put on the table.
and finally, Jennifer.
Okay, let's do this. Everybody got it? Oh, goodness. The whole time we're moving it, I'm thinking, if the eye doesn't work, we're dead. Watch fingers, please. Oh, yay. Go ahead and start pushing it. Hold it down.
Yay.
Oh, I'm so happy. It worked!
Oh my God, it worked.
This challenge is mine to win.
Welcome back to Food Network Challenge, Extreme Alien Cakes. Our competitors have unleashed 4 brand new aliens on the universe. But before someone gets paid, they've got to face our very own panel of interstellar cake experts. First person to face the music is Burton.
I was not expecting a lot of positive comments in that my cake went down.
I felt that you were nervous when you first came in. I was very disappointed to see it go down because I really did think that you had something unique and a little different.
Thank you, Carrie.
Welcome.
The twist of the assistant going away kind of set you back a bit.
You got very discombobulated when your assistant left. Own your kitchen.
It was very clear in Face the Judges that they picked up on the fact that I was not as in control in my kitchen as I should have been. You know, I should have had my confidence, my A game, right from the start.
Next up is Lori.
You know that they're going to say to you what you already know, but you don't really want to hear it coming from them.
I have to say, I will start with our devilish twists today. Taking away the clock and taking away your assistant afterwards. You handled it beautifully, I felt. It didn't really seem to faze you a bit that I could tell.
You didn't even flinch. I don't know how you were feeling internally, but you didn't let it show.
I like so much of your piece, but it's a little cutesy. When I look at that, I don't know that I think alien.
The bottom line is that it looked more to me like a carnival dancer in the street in Brazil.
Sorry. It's just disheartening. I could have done something better than what I did.
Paul, come on out here.
This is my first challenge. I did not expect anything this intense. It was wild.
Paul, welcome to the challenge.
Thank you.
You showed great sculpting skill today. What I wasn't in love with is, I felt like with your artistic ability, you could have given us a little bit more contrast between the alien skin and its costume, for lack of a better description. But what really helped you in my mind, genius, extreme.
I'm scanning it now and sending it to the mothership for further analysis.
You had great special effects. And, you know, at the end of the day, it screamed alien to me.
I think for a great first day out, you couldn't have done better. And Edna, of course, is a great right-hand man. I do know that you missed her, but this is a great start.
All the judges were so nice, but you never know. You never know if they're being nice because you didn't win, or vice versa. Who knows what's going to happen.
And finally, Jennifer, it's your turn.
I mean, I'm just kind of like a zombie at this point. Out of 8 challenges, this one ranks #1 with being the hardest, most soul-sucking experience.
One thing I've learned in challenge is that the sign of a true champion is how they overcome adversity. That twist and tear of your cake was pretty terrible.
Oh, crap.
But I don't believe that someone that walked in right now would know that happened to your cake. Your cake, very clean. Clean, clean, clean. Clean.
The one thing I will just have to tell you, because it bothered me deeply, was you kneeling in your cake. But I will say that I was very impressed with you adding pneumatics to your cake.
My one big issue was the over-decoratoritis thing. You added those details, layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of decorations just for decoration's sake. Pared down and clean is far nicer and far more elegant in the final analysis.
I'm glad they thought that my piece was beautiful and clean, but at the same time, they didn't say, yeah, that was a cool alien.
The mission today was to bring an alien from outer space to life. At the end of the day, only one of these competitors can say, mission accomplished. And that person is taking home $10,000 right now. In fourth place, Burton.
I was given the opportunity to compete on Food Network Challenge. That's an honor in and of itself, where America and even people abroad can see my cake fall. It certainly will give me some exposure.
In third place, Lori.
I'm upset that I didn't win, but I think that Nashville should be proud of me. I worked really hard, and I think I did a really great job.
The two of you charted very different courses to this point. But only one of you is flying away with $10,000 and the title of Challenge Champion.
So they're two totally opposite cakes.
I'm a nervous wreck.
The winner of Food Network Challenge, Extreme Alien Cakes, is Paul.
Oh my God. Congratulations.
So Claire says that. Paul Joy.
I'm a little disappointed that I won't be taking that vacation to Hawaii. Oh my God.
Oh man, I was just stunned.
Paul won because he brought it all together, from the creativity to the story to the cool effects. He had the whole package.
Oh my God.
It feels, wow. Words can't describe how I feel right now. And it's incredible. I mean, it means everything.